Hi there, this is Rick from Indexicon.com. I've been fixing manual penalties, the kind of unnatural inbound links penalties mainly, since 2012. But there's been tons since September 2017, and there was a big spate of them at Christmas, and there was some around about June, early June 2018 as well. Making this video just to kind of point out a few things that people might not think are problematic. Now, these have come about because I've put in a reconsideration request and they've rejected it and written back. Now, very occasionally they will give some sample links, not many. They'll give you just one or maybe three at the very most of links that are definitely problematic. Now, I just want to point out some that are going to surprise you. So this first one is saying that a link on worldofwonder.net is a problem. So here's the World of Wonder, and the actual metrics of this site are really good. Now, the kind of link here, it was a well-written article and there was a niche edit. So there was a kind of a sentence put into the article that probably didn't need to be there at all, and that included a money-heavy anchor text pointing to the client's site. The World of Wonder.net itself, if you look at it in SEMrush, it's actually, the traffic is pretty good, really. I think most people would be pleased with that kind of traffic, but yet Google found this to be problematic. So niche edits I would be very careful with. This one here is a pretty useless kind of message, really, but you kind of get the idea that they're saying, you know, don't just take that that link out of the article it's in, because it's going to be in tag pages as well, and also archives, etc. And they're clearly making the point here that they don't like sponsored posts, they don't like paid posts. So you kind of get the idea of what they're saying there. In this actual case, I didn't even have any of these links left that weren't disavowed. So really quite a useless message. Now, this one surprised me. This was on kevinmd.com. And if we look at the site, once again, the metrics of it are really great. Now, this blog has lots of articles going back quite a few years. Here's an example of one. And this isn't the link of my clients, but the link was kind of here. It said, the equivalent of Susan H. is a regular reader and writer for the name of the domain. So it wasn't even money heavy. The site's got really good metrics. The article was well written. So what's wrong? I think what's wrong is the fact that they clearly do accept guest posts, and guest posts have links in. And I guess this site has probably been selling guest posts for many years. And in fact, if you look in archive.org back to the golden days of 2011, you'll see that here you had part of the menu was guest post. So that's clearly something Google are objecting to. This one here just stated one URL, and it said for the anchor text best rated shoes, it didn't like this link here. This is actually a different page, but it's a similar one, and you can see the word best all the time. Best massage chair reviews. The actual traffic of this site is 0, and it kind of always has been, really. So that's just a useless thing. So that's a fairly legitimate bad link. Now then, I've been saying that the word best is overused way too much in anchor text. The words best, top rated, top 10, all that kind of thing. I've just seen that all over the place with all these manual actions. And this one here, it was saying that this page on uscombatsports.com with, best and best everywhere was problematic. And looking at the site itself, the home page, you got best boxing games, best thigh pads, best lightweight something, best BJJ. It's just crazy, really. Probably look at something random like, I don't know, sparring gloves, say. and you've got a page called Best Sparring Gloves. So this is clearly a site that just says it's the best everything, and Google don't seem to like the word best at the moment. The actual traffic on the site itself isn't actually that bad. It's pretty good, but Google aren't liking links from there, so I would avoid these kind of sites that just say best all the time. Now this one here, this is the first time I've ever seen a recommendation to remove a redirect. It's not just links they're looking at redirects as well. So if you've got spammy redirects or unrelated redirects, I mean, I guess this wasn't probably that unrelated really, but even so, they did not like the redirect. And also they pointed out this other link, what they described as a spam link, on poetscornerlodge.co.nz. Now, this actual article, this is a similar one, and just try reading that. It's, I mean, here the options of the gadget depends on the objective for which it is meant. Means nothing. There are people that use this facility just for thawing and reheating. The whole article is just junk. It's like it's rubbish. It doesn't say anything, and it's just there because there's a link in it. And the traffic on this, I mean, this is the US traffic, which is pretty much zero. The New Zealand traffic is less. So that's just a useless link, and you probably know that's not a good link. But nevertheless, people do pay money for these kind of links. Yeah, and then you actually kind of go and look at the About Us, and it's hello, dear reader. People don't say that. This is a website for people who understand the importance of books in their lives. Our slogan is read to be better, and here are 4 statements to prove our statement. What this has to do with microwave ovens, I don't know. Now, this last example came as a bit of a surprise. The 2 links quoted were from sociable.co and bizcommunity.co.ke. So let's have a look at those. Now, the Sociable looks kind of like a reasonable site, and it's got pretty good traffic now, quite reasonable. And the link was one of these kind of links like this. Google didn't like it. So I think really you have to think that links in the middle of a paragraph for no particular reason, why is it really there? Is it there as an extra resource? Is that going to affect the way people read? If the link looks unnatural, Google has seen that as unnatural now. Now the other one, Biz Community, this is an example of a very similar kind of link that was in my client's thing. Now this is a no-follow link in a profile on a site that has traffic which is worth $1 million a month. Now this is going to come as a surprise for a lot of people, because this is just a no-follow link, and it's a profile, and it's not even a money-rich anchor text. Okay, so in my next video I'm going to show you what kind of good anchor text looks like, and how to stay under the radar and avoid these manual actions. I'm going to be looking for this phrase, best inflatable kayaks for lakes, and I think you'll be surprised about the anchor text. Anyway, so please do like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks.